Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket and in this video we are going to discuss about yesterday's as well as today's trade. So the main focus will be on psychology and how was the mindset. So as you all know, yesterday we had taken a bearish position and we had short sold calls, and today the market shot up almost around 300 points in the opening and we had a huge loss of close to 12 lakh. And eventually we were able to recover it and we ended with a loss of close to 3.7 lakh, and that most probably will be recovering in the upcoming week. So before moving further, first I would like to thank you all for showing so much support and spreading so much positive message in the community tab when I actually posted the screenshot of the position. The main idea why I'll be sharing you the experience is so that we learn from this mistake and you don't do the same mistake what we did. So you size your positions properly, so next time you don't have to go through what we went, right? So that's the reason I'm going to share the experience, how it was yesterday, how was my mind working yesterday. It was horrible, trust me, it was very, very bad. So you couldn't sleep properly, you couldn't think about other things. You were constantly worried, okay, I'm going to lose so much, what to do. So the mindset was pretty bad, and even today morning it was not that great till the market opened. So once the market opens, you have some control in your hands, right? So once you have some control in your hands, you know that you can try to come back. So I'll be discussing more about these things in this particular video, and if you're liking the content on this channel, then do hit the like button, share as well as subscribe. Thank you so much for joining, guys. So first we will discuss how did we actually get there. So why was the position so bad? So what happened, as you all know, we had a bear call spread and the market shot up above 38,000. I did some adjustment by shorting 37,500 puts and hedging it, and later the market crashed down another 500 points, and this time I actually shorted 37,700 calls. This quantity is absolutely fine as long as you have a close hedge. So instead of having a far hedge like 38,200, that's where we hedged it. But if it was a close hedge, it would be okay because you wouldn't have lost so much, right? So then what happened? So I saw that Europe started to recover post our market closed, and I thought US might also end in positive, and that's what happened. And SGX Nifty was up by 1%. Bank Nifty also opened somewhere close to 300 points higher. So now I will discuss more about psychology and how the psychology or the mindset was yesterday as well as today. Coming to yesterday, post market, you know that you have done a mistake, and this is really hurting you because you know what you have done is very risky, right? So trust me, I don't follow SGX Nifty at all, no matter what positional trade we take. But yesterday, I was constantly checking SGX Nifty every once in 10 minutes. Otherwise, I never open SGX Nifty, I never open Money Control app otherwise, because the positions will be sized in such a way that tomorrow if there is a 500 point gap up or 600 point gap up, I don't care because I'm not going to lose beyond what I'm comfortable losing. So my loss will still be restricted. But yesterday, that was not the case. So yesterday, every 10 minutes, I used to open my app, what is happening to SGX Nifty. So wishing that the market falls so that Nifty won't open gap up. But I know the reality will be different. So SGX Nifty was constantly going up by 10 points every time, every 1 hour. So it started going up by 10 points. And it was really bad because you know that the more up it goes, you're going to lose a lot. And you're trying to prepare yourself mentally to face the situation. You know you have done a mistake. You know the position size is wrong. You shouldn't go so much, right? So you have already done it. Now you have to face the consequences of doing it, right? So I was constantly checking. So this naturally happens. If you're not really worried about the trade, you never bother what happens to the market. You know, tomorrow, let's say the market opens 10% gap up, and I tell you you're only going to lose 1% of your capital. So I don't think you will be even worried about it. But if I tell you you are going to lose 100% of your money if there is a 2% gap up or 5% gap up, then you would be really concerned. You will be refreshing and constantly thinking about it. So then coming to yesterday night, again I couldn't get a very good sleep because I was completely worried about this. So I was worried about how exactly am I going to counter it. So the funny part is, till you actually face the situation, you will be scared that you will have to face the situation. But once you are in that particular point where you know that M2M is showing negative 15 lakh or 12 lakh or 10 lakh, and now you have to take a decision, that time you won't be scared. So you will be only scared thinking that you will enter that situation, which is truth, and you will enter, but you will scared about that situation because why? You don't know what to do after that. So you will be thinking, okay, if that happens, what can I do? If that happens, what can I do? Because you won't be able to do anything, and since you are not able to do anything the previous night, you are constantly worried that what will happen tomorrow morning. That's the reason yesterday night also I couldn't have a good sleep, because I was worried. I was expecting around 300 to 400 points gap up. I was worried, what if there is a 500 or 600 point gap up? My loss would be much bigger and much worse. So I was not really prepared for that situation. And the thing is, we have been wrong in this position sizing after a long time. So the last time we went wrong like this was in March 2020. So that time also we had a very big hit. Post that, we have never position sized in such a way that we would be really uncomfortable if there is a huge gap up or a gap down. So this was the mindset yesterday. So today morning again I came in front of the screen, and at 9:15 the market opened, and this time I was feeling much better because I can do something right now. After the market opens, I can do something. If the market is closed, I am constantly worried that tomorrow I am going to have a loss. So first thing what I did is just come out of everything. So don't sit and adjust. I keep telling this repeatedly. Once you are feeling uncomfortable with the position, come out of the entire position. So why did I do this? I could have actually held on to the same, waited for a while. To be honest, that was not required. Why? Because if I come out of my position, now I know that I have booked a loss of 12 lakh and I can think with a fresh mind. I don't have to hold on to the same position, continuously add some more puts, again the market falls, again you see a huge M2M. So you come out of the total positions, it is still around 3% of your capital. It is okay, you can still recover it. But if I hold on to the position expecting that let it recover a little bit, then I will square it off, that is never going to happen, and you will end up losing huge sum of money. That is what personally even I have experienced. So during this Nirmala Sitharaman candle time, a similar incident happened, and I was hoping that let it come down a little, I will book it, let it come down a little, I will book it. And after it came down, I started thinking, okay, it has already come down so much, let it fall little more, I will definitely come out of the position. So this way you will never come out of it. So even though you will have a target, even if it reaches the target, you will never come out of it. So that's the reason it's always good to come out of the position first and later think what to do. So this was the mindset of yesterday night as well as today. So as I told you, after a very long time, I constantly was checking SGX Nifty every 10 minutes yesterday, hoping that something happens and the market falls. But unfortunately, nothing happened and we had to adjust today. So this was a long intro of where I discussed about the psychology and mindset yesterday, what we had. And obviously, even we tend to make mistakes also. And yesterday we realized it, but it was too late for us to change because we started adding additional positions by 3:20. By the time we realized it, the market was closed and we never got a chance to rectify the mistake, right? So this is where your psychology plays a key role. And if you have lesser position size, we keep repeating this every now and then. So only if you have lesser position size, you will be stress free. So the more positions you take, the more stress you will have to take, and it is definitely not good for us also, right? So again, so after maybe 1.5 years, we have made this mistake of going wrong position size, and this will be a very good lesson for us to learn and make sure that we don't repeat this again, right? So now I'll be quickly moving on to the trade review and quickly showing you what we did and how we were able to recover. So this is today's trade, and this is the video which we recorded. You can see we recorded the entire 6 hours, and by the time we started recording it was 9:35 and we had already come down to 9.2 lakh from 12.2 lakh. So we recovered somewhere close to 3 lakh in the initial stage itself. So I'm going to tell you what exactly we did and how we were able to come out of this loss of 3 lakh, and then we are going to quickly go to the key points only, and we are going to see, because the trade psychology part only has gone on for quite long, and we'll try to keep this short and try to focus on important points only. After we closed down all our positions, what we did was we shorted 37,800 puts 3000 quantity along with 38,000 puts 3000 quantity. So you can see that right over here. So these two were 3000 quantity each. As the market came down and this particular call leg had lost some value, what we did was we further added 37,900 calls also. So we have 3000 quantity short of this, 3000 of this and 1000 of this. Now along with that I had one 37,700 CE as well as 37,900 PE. So I had created a short strangle, in the money short strangle. So this was one more trade, and on purpose I had kept more quantities on the call side because I was expecting some resistance to come in at 38,000 and the market might slowly end up coming down. And you can see the hedge has also been pretty close now because my break evens were coming somewhere close to these levels itself, and that's the reason I have done a pretty close hedging as well, right? So next we'll be quickly moving ahead to next crucial point, right? So I will just move here, and you can see by this time I have maintained the same position. The M2M has been dropped to 7.83 lakh, and I have also added some nifty positions, that is 17,800 calls as well as puts, 6,000 quantity each. As you can see, I will also keep using Sensible alongside to track what exactly is happening, and sometime when the market actually shot up close to 37,900, even then this 38,000 call option was adding more. So that gave sort of a confidence that markets might actually not head above 38,000. So I was constantly tracking these as well, right? So next, as we further move on, this moment you can see that I have added some hedge positions for my Nifty as well, right? And my M2M has again come back to negative 9 lakh. So the thing here is I had kept a limit of 10 lakh. So once we had a loss of 12 lakh initially, so you had to risk something to get it back, right? So my limit was, okay, the moment we are going to fall below 15 lakh, I am going to cut down all the positions. So we never touched 15 lakh, rather we came back towards 9 lakh first, 8 lakh and 7 lakh. So once we did that, right? So that time I thought, okay, so now we have come from negative 12 to 7. The moment I am going to fall back below 10, I am going to call it a day and close all my positions. And luckily, so as we were trying to approach 10, what I did was I cut down my quantity by 25%. Otherwise, there might be a chance that we might actually go and hit 10. So I had reduced all my quantity, and luckily within some time we again came back and we were able to recover. So you can see this was my Bank Nifty break evens, right? So I was constantly monitoring where my break even would come, and so I was in a quite comfortable position, that is 37,651 to 37,981. So almost 37,650 to 37,980 is where I would make very good profits. So you can see here again on the kite tab, the market is at 37,871 and I am observing 37,900 call option. The open interest is not actually decreasing, suggesting that the market might actually try to hold there or come down from there. So if the market is holding and the open interest starts decreasing, then it's a good sign that the market might actually end above that, right? So that was not happening right now. I also add put alongside and I see even this is not increasing quite a lot. So the call is not decreasing, whereas the put is not really increasing. And you can see the M2M is still around negative 7.8 lakh itself. Nothing much has changed. right? So we'll be quickly moving ahead. So as we come towards 145, now you can see that we are slowly coming towards 7,14,000. So we are almost touching around 7 lakh. And as I further move ahead in the trade, so by 2 o'clock also the market has shot up again. So Nifty has shot up again. This time I have shifted my positions. So you can see the Nifty positions right over here. I have shifted from 800 calls and puts to 850 calls as well as puts. So then again I hold this for a while and I see some very good recovery happening. As we saw in the morning, we quickly came from negative 12 lakh to close to 9.7 or 9.8 lakh, and then we took a long time to come from negative 9.8 to 6.8. So that 3 lakh took us almost close to 5 hours and 4 hours, and then the next 3 lakh actually came by pretty quickly. So you can see around 1435, around 2:35, where there is only few minutes or less than an hour left to expiry, your loss is still around 7,35,000, which is still huge. You have a long way to recover now. But the thing is, this entire decay happened within the next half an hour. From next half an hour, we were able to come from negative 7.35 to almost 3.7. So we'll quickly move ahead, and you can see that we quickly fall below 7 again, and within some time we go to 6.5, and then we finally you can just keep a watch on this M2M. We go to 5.7, and sometime from now, as we approach 3 o'clock, we finally fall below 5. So as I further move ahead in the trade, now we fall below 4. So we are at 3.8. So the thing is, we also fall below 3, but unfortunately I don't book my profits here. I could have booked it at 2.48. So that was one of the least we hit. So 2.5 lakh is something which I could have come out. So Bank Nifty and Nifty were at the right position for me to exit. Rather, what I did, I just kept the position open, thinking that what if all of this becomes 0? So I was very ambitious, and that is where we went wrong. So if I was not so ambitious, and if I had just cut all of this position, so then we could have actually just booked around 2.5 lakh, and we could have closed the day. At this particular point, I end up booking everything, and we have a total negative of 3.71 lakh. So this is how we ended the day, and this is the quick trade review, and I hope that you guys like this and you also understood what exactly we did. And towards the end, one more change what we did was we exited all the positions, and we only did a short straddle at 37,800 CE as well as PE. So we came out of all the positions just to simplify the position. And again, we also did one more short straddle at 17,800 CE and PE. Right, so these were the two changes which we made, and we were able to come back from almost negative 12 to negative 3.7 lakh. So hopefully we will be able to recover all the losses in the upcoming week. And tomorrow I won't be taking any trade, as I'll be going to Delhi, and I'll be coming back on Sunday. So that's the reason tomorrow I won't be taking any trade, and most probably I won't be able to post any videos as well. Right, so I'll be catching you again on Monday. Meanwhile, if you have liked this video, then do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for joining.